All right. Um, so my name is Emmanuel Montes. Uh, I am a returning student at COD. Um, I'm currently an assistant superintendent at a Palm Desert Resorter. I've been there for about a year now. Everything's been going great. Loving it there. Meeting new people, new staff, new members, new golf course, the whole deal, so far so good there, and I plan on staying there for a good while. We gotta and hopefully become super intendant, sooner than later. But we'll see how that plays out. Um, and so as far as my plans and what I want to do in the future and recent future is obtaining my QAL for my spraying license, and which will actually help lead me into a superintendent role. And yeah, and so in order to achieve that, I need to, which I applied already for my QAL. I'm waiting for their response. So I'm gonna look into that pretty soon here, into yeah, in taking my test, my exam, and a category, which I apply for three different categories for aquatics, residential, and turf grass management, or turf, not turf grass management. Anyhow, so yeah, I'm studying as as I go along and wait for my to schedule my appointment for those exams, and hopefully excuse me, I follow through, and I get those that license. That'll be huge for me and help me out for my success on becoming a superintendent. Um, and what I'm expecting for my job is just a solid platform. Somewhere where I can grow. You know, um, being an assistant, um, I think I've learned a lot as far as what it takes to become a superintendent. There are little things that I don't know yet, quite yet. Um, just getting to know the lingo as far as talking in meetings, uh, you know, responding, and just being able to fit in the board meetings, and greens committee meetings, and whatever they throw at me, answering emails, things like that. um, I just need to learn that part of. um, I've been doing most of the jobs, that superintendents will be doing and should be doing. Right now, I'm in charge of my guys' payroll. I make sure they, you know, get paid, all their hours, and submit their hours, and mine included, and invoices, and get myself really involved in the clubhouse, in the office, and really showing a face, and putting a name to the face, not just like, well, who's Manning, and people are really getting to know me. That's huge for me, and makes me really feel part of, you know, that I'm a part of this not just going in and putting hours and you know, and then I go unknown and unseen, and nobody knows uh, who really who Manny is, you know, and so I'm really giving them a face to put with the name, and them getting to know me as far as members and people up in the office in the clubhouse, you know, the GM and everybody, so HR and all that. Um, Something interesting about myself. Well, hmm. Well, I love music. I guess that's more of a hobby, not. I don't know if it's interesting, or I might be a little interesting if you are interested in music. I love music. I play. I have a little bit of a collection of instruments. You know, some keyboards, quite a few guitars, acoustic guitars. You know, a little home studio where I could record and vocals, and so I got microphones, I got a bass, I got amps. I mean, I got quite quite a bit of stuff to make a little band going on, but yeah, I'm excited of that. You know, that's something that recently my oldest nephew and buddies that I've met through him, uh, and it ranges different ages, you know, just because my nephew's maybe 7 years younger than I am. So, anyhow, not that that matters, but they've been trying to get something along, and they've included me to help them. Uh, they're thinking about maybe doing a podcast, and they want me involved in that as well, and they want to make music. They do hip hop, things like that, and me as a musician and a creator of you know engineering, I guess, a producer in a sense. I could create my own beats and things like that, which music uh, and collabing with one of the guys in the group that also is a producer, and he's really more of the producer. But me being along his side and collabing with him, and it's exciting, and that's something that's I don't really share with a lot of people, just because it's like I said, it's really more like of a hobby for me, and I guess when I do kind of let people know about it, they're like, man, that's really cool. So anyhow, um, and what motivates me throughout is my son. My son is huge. He's my rock, and he is everything to me. As far as that is my biggest motivation. Trying to do right through by him. Showing that that role model, because he has struggles in school, and he just really hates school. And I shouldn't say hate, but that's a strong word. Anyhow, but he just struggles with school, and any motivation I can do or give him is great. And I think him seeing me at age 40 working full time, um, going to school part time, and being a father full time, with along with my help with my parents. Obviously I'm not on my own. I give them a lot of credit too, but it's 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 shown him that you put your mind to it and you can do anything you want. So um, yeah, so I mean, there's a bunch of other motivations. Obviously money, being able to afford a home of my own, hopefully one day, and that starts also with the position as a superintendent one day and making those bigger bucks, and that will determine my success. Whether my living situation right now, I live with well, my son and I would live with my father, and um, coming up pretty soon we'll be renting a home. Um, Thanks to Eddie Vaca, which you know, um, yeah, he will be renting his home, just the not next 2 blocks from where I live, and so anyhow, but it's gonna be good because now I'll be having my mother and my father both living with me, which it's been very interesting because they've been divorced since I was 10 years old. They get along great. We'll see how they do living, under the same roof. um, so that's would be a game changer, and we'll see. Anyhow, but yeah, that's all I have. I just really I'm looking forward, for the future, what it holds, and continue going to school, get my associate's degree in turfgrass management, getting my certificates. I'm thinking also on doing something in business, and getting my master's in business or something like that, because I do want to dab into, starting some businesses, looking into it, and hopefully I could get some of that, one of those ideas out, and have another source of income, not just as a superintendent, but for us right now, superintendent is my main goal. I got to take baby steps, and just chip at it, keep going at it, and I know for a fact that things will happen. Things are already happening. A lot of good blessings have been coming along my way, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of them. So, and so, yeah,